What is up? What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? Happy Friday is right. Get to go pick up the girls tomorrow. I'm super stoked. Going good, Bear. How about you, buddy? I think I'm getting a little something in my lungs. Hi, Donna. It's a different one. It's not on minty. This one's a mango one. Mexico mango. It's cool seeing membership tags next to people's names. Miss Aloha, how you doing? Living the dream. Tell Dub C he's arrogant. Dub C's pretty cool, man. Somebody really, what's up? Miss Aloha, if you're still here, hello. So like I said, I just want you guys to know how cool it is to see the membership tags next to people's names. That's fucking epic. What's up, Nick? Woodchucker Caleb, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Woodchucker Caleb, make sure that if you click the button where it says show your support for Humble and go to like membership gifting, there's like a 3-dot thing that you can click that says allow membership gifting. If you haven't gotten that click to the point where you can allow membership gifting, there's like 11 memberships that need to be gifted out still that we're just waiting for people to change it in their system on my channel so they can receive a free membership. So make sure that your button is clicked just in case. Raka, how you doing? Raka, were you here? Were you here last night? Mustard and biscuits. What's going on? You received a free membership, Caleb? Just make sure that you have that button clicked so you can receive free memberships. Because I gave out some memberships and some people didn't receive them. It's got like 11 more to go, so some people aren't open up so I can give them to them. I'm just making sure everybody's got that button clicked. So I don't know which one of my members. Well, if you go onto my channel thing, you can click the button. Well, if you're subscribed to me and you have that button clicked, it's got like 11 that are waiting to be assigned to people. So just make sure that you have that button clicked. Because other people bought some memberships too for other people. And so there's 11 more that need to go out that are just waiting for people to do it. So if you're sub to me and you click that button, there's a chance that you could get one. All right, well, that's good. I already gave out my 10. Just 5 of them got assigned and 5 of them didn't. I think it's cool. Some people got them for free. I can give out 10 of them a month, so that's awesome. We got 12 people in here, 8 likes already. Stardust Metals, what's going on? I just think it's cool that it allowed me to do it. I think it's badass. Give out 10 free memberships a month. And they're only 99 cents. The next tier up is $2.99, but they're only 99 cents. So it's definitely awesome that they give me 10 to give out to people. So carrying around a new pocket piece with my ounce of silver. It's a 1901 Morgan. And then my tone silver that I always carry. So almost 2 ounces of silver, about 1.3 or 1.7, so 1 3/4, somewhere in there. Because it's what, 7.176 or 6.1 or something like that. Keep in mind 1 a month. Well, I give out 10 a month. Yes, 1 membership a month. Me for 1. It's a random pick, Nick. It's a random pick. It just so happened to work that you guys got picked because you were in chat for some reason. But it's a random number. It doesn't. I don't get to choose. It just gives them out. I haven't talked to Chad in a while. I'm gonna shoot him a text soon. Tomorrow sometime. I hope he's doing well. Hope him, Meg, and the kids are okay. TV, what's going on, buddy? I have an early day tomorrow, so I get to leave work a little early. I'm excited about that. And Michael and Nancy are still burning. That's good. I'm glad he was able to do that. Yeah, just about time to turn in. I feel you. I know I normally run a little late, but I run on hours that are convenient for me, because I work until 6:37 p.m. my time, and I get home and just have enough time to wind down a little bit before I log on. With my work schedule being as demanding as it is, it's hard for me to get any kind of time in, so that's why I run as late as I do. But I appreciate you all for stopping by and hanging out when you do. It means a lot to me. Hi, Elle. How are you? Michael just finished up over there. You guys threw him a good night just a minute ago, right before he ended the stream. Miss Aloha, how are you? I'm doing great. I am doing great. You were talking about something infesting over there. What were you talking about? I didn't, but that's okay. I don't think so. Wait, maybe one person came by. I like Surfer, and whether I get subs from him and his channel or not, I will always do everything I can to be part of what he's got going on. And if he always invites me up, or ever invites me up, I will always try to prioritize hanging out with him because he's a smart dude. He's got a lot of influence, and I just genuinely think he cares about people. So I like being on with him. He's cool. The beetle that destroyed the coconut trees in Hawaii. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm at 8:05, I think. Oh, was the last time I checked, which isn't bad. I'm not complaining at all. Yeah, we're at 8:05. I have broken 101,000 views, and I can say that's all because of you guys. Picked up 5 what? Oh, that's awesome, Al. I saw your chats, and I appreciate you. You know I always do. I think I picked up 3 last night. I started the stream with 8:02 and ended with 8:05. But honestly, I don't mind it growing the way it is. I would like it to be 1,000 already, but the fact that it's growing the way that it is fine. It's fine. It means it's organic and it's natural. Oh, you are one of the best moderators on the market, and you're not even on the market. But you know what I'm saying. One of the best mods out there. You rock. I love the way you support just about everybody you deal with and their channels. So you're amazing, and I will say it 100 times over. You're amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, I am definitely subscribed to MSJ. He sent me my very first swag pack. I did not put Elle on the market. I would never do that. She's married. Oh, I don't do anything but sit and talk to my camera, hope that you guys show up so I have somebody to talk to. But the fact that you guys show up, you are all Humble's heroes. Literally, this channel would be dick without you guys. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible. So you know what's amazing? So here, listen, you guys. Lifetime viewing hours for Humble is 46.96. Viewing hours in the last rolling 365, 46.26. That means I only had 70 hours of watch time in the first month and a half to 2 months of my YouTube career. Now, you know what? The fact that you show up when you do is awesome. Silver Selling Machine, what is going on? Helping that April Davis get her watch time now, Todd. She is. And you are amazing, Donna. Thank you for all of the help that you did with my watch hours as well. Helped me get that boost. You're awesome. You are. So April is great though. She's a PI or was a PI, and she's pretty smart. Segment that she's doing is right up her alley. Me too. Some days I'm just exhausted from my just over broke. You had over 8,000 while lost them, and now you're at 956. It's more than just a YouTube thing. Did you delete some videos? And Elle, just the fact that you come when you can is amazing. You are awesome. You're a great moderator. What is going on? There we are. YouTube is unsubscribing people. I noticed I was unsubscribed to someone on Surfer's channel. You didn't delete anything, Silver Selling Machine? I know they do fall off. As the year rolls, things do fall off because it's a rolling 365. Well, I don't hope I didn't lose any. That would suck. I'm a small channel. Losing subs for me is devastating. Losing subs for Surfer, who's got so many, is not quite as bad because you lose subs. I mean, listen, when your channel's big enough, you lose subs all the time. You lose in game subs all the time. Oh, I just put out a short a little bit ago. I'll do more shorts. But I do. I do put out shorts. The one I just did was the one I just did has 314 hits, which is usual for my shorts at this point. Oh, that's awesome. No work on Monday. I do have to work tomorrow. Next time I go panning, you remember when Yankee was a small channel? Yeah, I could only wish. As if. There's no way. I know. A lot of people have subscribers and no content. And I think that's amazing. I think it's great. Oh, I've been subscribed to Elf for a long time. Next time I go panning in the wild, I will bring my phone and a battery. No, Raka, I feel horrible too. Honestly, I was trying to hide it, but my fucking I got this cough that's just fucking kicking my ass. I do have some videos that I did with the gold baron that I was panning in, and I found gold down at his gold claim. Yeah, Nick, you're gonna have subs too. I subscribed to you already, Nick. Donna, I should be subscribed to you too. I am. See, guys, we just a smaller channel's content or not. For when you guys do make content, it's nice because we get the notification and we can go and check it out. Like I've watched all of Donna's recent ones with the birds, or the most recent one with the birds. So, Liz Vapes, it just takes time, man. I know I'm sub to you too. Well, of course you are, Donna. That's no secret. TV, have a good night, man. Thanks for popping by, bro. Appreciate you. Fucking cough is kicking my ass. So, did anybody pick anything up? I know silver was up today, so that's awesome, Silver Sub Machine. I was stuck at 669 for like, I don't know, it was like 2 months or something. I'm like, I gotta get off this number. I didn't care if I lost a sub. I just needed to get off that number. You want a grain? Yeah, up, Donna. But a grain really isn't much, especially with, even a gold grain's really not much. You know what I mean? Like, yes, like you got a green in there. I peeled off a card. This is a couple pieces of mercury covered gold that I haven't burned the mercury off of yet. Still going to get sent down with all the gold for broke stackers so we can melt some. Bear sent 5 Humble Stacker memberships. Bear, you are amazing, dude. Thank you. W's in the chat for Bear. Subbing up, people. Humble, on Metal Mob last Sunday, someone got heated a rule suggestion that younger people might not be into coin collecting stacking. Thoughts? That was Cartier Silver that got up thinking that I was mentioning that there isn't going to be any stackers. And then he used my daughter as an example, which was a poor example because I'm teaching my daughter how to be a stacker, not a coin collector. And people were talking about numismatics, and that's coin collecting. And those are two different things. And so unfortunately, people get confused. Mayo Monkey, what's going on? Yeah, see, for some reason, those 5 subs have not hit yet, and they should have already by now. So you guys, make sure that you allowed subs on my channel. But, so what happened is, I mentioned, to piggyback off a rule, that the numismatist is a dying breed. Okay? Now, you might have some here and there still, but it's not like it used to be, and it will not be like it is today in the future. Hi, Mandy. That's my take on it, because we're talking digital currency. Nobody carries cash anymore. Everybody's got their debit cards. Bart Cummins, what's going on, buddy? So it's like, you know, and he got all worked up, and he's like, well, look at what you're doing with your daughter. Yes, but let's be clear. I'm teaching my daughter the value of money through stacking. I'm not teaching my daughter how to be a coin collector, which are two different things. A numismatist is a coin collector. My daughter will be a stacker. If she branches off into collecting, that's one thing. But she is a stacker right now. That's what I'm teaching her. And so he just unfortunately got all upset and worked up, thinking that what he was saying was to our point, and it really wasn't. But that's one of the reasons why it's one of the reasons why you have 3 different personalities like that. 50, Nick. Now you can squeeze more than 50 in it, but you should only have 50 in it because it's supposed to represent a roll. There's a huge difference. Now, it can bleed into others. So, like, there are stack collectors, right? People who stack that collect coins, you know, and I would give him that validity if that's what he was talking about, but he wasn't. He wasn't talking about a hybrid. He was talking about a numismatist, which is a coin collector. And I was talking, and we talk about stacking. Now, you can talk about coin collecting all you want, and I can still dip into some of that and carry a conversation with somebody, but Terry Carlisle, how you doing? Yeah, there's just a big difference between the two, and it's easy for somebody to get confused. But that's, like I said, that's the reason why you have different personalities on a talk show, like something like that. So you can have more than one point of view, and it still be a valid point. Just unfortunately, with what Don was talking about, it's not. You know what I want to do? I don't have any raw honey. I'm gonna go take a pull off of some apple pie I got from this guy. David Carlisle, what's going on? You're all right. It's okay to be a hybrid silver sewing machine, but you know that you're a hybrid. You don't claim to be one and then do the other. You don't claim to be a stacker and then just collect coins. Can't claim to be a coin collector and just stack silver. You can be a hybrid, and that's okay. But he wasn't talking about hybrids. It was very clear what we were talking about. We were talking about numismatist. And that, in my opinion, is a dying, like I said on Sunday, is a dying hobby. Because the younger generation doesn't give a fuck about real money. They care about crypto and digital, and everything's on their debit card. People don't carry cash anymore. Some stores don't even accept cash anymore, which is nuts. But that's the way it is. We live in a different time than we used to. Yeah, and see, for sure. But Silver Sewing Machine, at least you can admit that the numismatist is a dying hobby, because it is. He said it'll still be around, and yeah, it might still be around, but will it still be around 100 years from now? Hell no. Stacking might not even be around in 100 years from now, let alone a coin collector. I only use cash as much as I can. So you prefer to use cash, and I don't blame you. I don't I don't have a problem with that. But let's be clear, most money goes through people's checking account, gets drawn out or spent debit card. So it's just, you know. Did you try it? Dude, it's not bad. It's better with an actual glass of root beer, though. If you guys are wondering, me and Bear met on Wednesday, and we hung out for about 3 hours at Starbucks, talking and chatting and getting to know each other. And we swapped. Um, we swapped moonshines. So he got a root beer moonshine, and he gave me an apple pie. Yes, you can see why I say that. Yes. Because it tastes so much like root beer that if you mixed it with a half can of soda, it would still taste a little flat, but man, it would be flippin' tasty if you had a little bit of that carbonation behind it. Oh, I don't doubt that at all, Remote. I don't doubt that at all, but it's already moving as fast as it is anyway. You got us some 2025 apple pie, 35% alcohol by volume. So that means 1/3 of this is alcohol. Unscrewing the ring now. Oh, did you hear that seal crack? That smells good, bro. Give her a little tasty taste. Oh, bro, that's awesome. That's good, Bear. Well, we're going to pop a Bing. Sorry, I had apple pie in my mouth and a jar of some goodness in my hand. That's Pinglicious, baby. Here we go. Butterscotch from the Sugarland Distillery. That's nice. One more. Here we go. Ooh, that was a good one. Let that fucking bull sing, baby. Build your wealth in ounces. Never a better saying other than stack what you can where you can. Two great sayings. That would be sick if this bar actually said that. Well, okay, so listen, I do snore. It's ironic that you say that. But ever since I got my teeth removed, I don't snore anymore. As much. My sleep apnea has kind of disappeared some too. And I don't grind my teeth in my sleep anymore because I don't have teeth to grind. No, this apple pie is really good, Bear. You did a good job with this. And the sediment adds to it. So now how you said there was sediment in it? Yeah, no, it adds to it. And I believe there's a sugar. Yeah, there it is. There is I can see a cinnamon stick in there too. At the Boston Garden, when I went to see the Bruins, the store in there, you scan credit cards, just grab and go because it follows your movement. I do not. But I'm taking another pull of this drink. Shit, this thing might not last the night. That's really good, man. You haven't made anything cherry yet? Cheers, mustard. Shit, it's almost ready for a safety meeting. I'll tell you though, that stuff's pretty good, Bear. Tastes good. It's got good flavor. It's not overbearing either, but it's strong enough to where you know it's there. So yeah, you did a good job with that, man. Oh, I know, John. I popped over there, but I think I'm getting lost in the chat because plus Waller don't want to give me nothing. I'm glad he pops on my channel though. This copper coral he gave me was enough. I made a nice piece out of it. So, although I'll take free silver all day, but I don't think I'm gonna win anything anyway. So it'd be nice, but I don't think I will. Gold maple. I'm surprised you're not blue. We're gonna make you blue right now. Welcome to the tribe, brother. You're blue, da da dee da dee da, da da dee da da da, da da dee da dee da. I do have a bit of silver out on the table right now. So I got a song from Waller last night. It's pretty badass. I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but I made it my ringtone. John's doing double time. Yeah, what's a cool song? Holy shit. Hey, John, are you in my chat or are you in Waller's chat? You don't have a special ringtone for me. Wow, unreal. I do, Nick. I do. I would like to play it for you, but I would get in trouble. So B. Waller, Blame, gave himself the Friar Tuck. He shaved the center of his head and kept the hair around the outsides. Pretty crazy. So I made that my ringtone. I thought that was super cool. It's a good song too. It rocks. And it talks about what I actually do. It's pretty cool. He's got tubes on the table, 1 ounce rounds in a neat straight line. Talking premiums and patience, how you hit that 9 to 5. Humble stacker teaches how to shine, turning hard work into metal over time. From that first small bar to a fireproof jar, we're building something bigger than a dollar sign. Humble stacker, help us hold the line. He says forget that flat
She flicks, and I'd rather have weight in my hand. Clicks the scale, smiles at the number. That's how you buy yourself a chance. Chats full of rookie questions. Do I buy right now or wait? He just laughs, not slow, stack steady every payday. Set your plate. Humble snacker, teach us how to shine.
That line right there is insanely awesome. I don't know if you guys heard what he said, but he said stack every week and set your plate. The Copper Coral was made by the guy who made me the song, B. Waller 76. And he has something he made recently.
Humble stacker, teach us how to shine. Turning hard work into metal over time. From that first small bar to a fireproof jar, we're building something bigger than a dollar sign. Humble stacker, help us hold the line, hold the line, hold the line, hold the line. Humble stacker, we're gonna be just fine.
Yeah, Gold Maple. That is awesome. Bob Seger, Silver Bullet Band, Bruce Springsteen, and John Fogerty. That would be a good, awesome show. Nick, I can send you a copy, yeah. Yeah, I thought it was super cool. Now, Bob made me a song too, B&B Pater, but it's nothing like that. That was a badass song. Now, Bob's song was good, but that one's sick. Yeah, that would have been a cool concert. Gold Maple. So, I have seen a lot of music in my day. Okay. One of my first major concerts was Chuck Berry opening for the Grateful Dead. Okay. I have seen Metallica 6 times. I've seen Chuck 3 times. Snoop Dre and Eminem, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Tenacious D, Cypress Hill, Three Doors Down. But I have seen a lot of music, you guys. A lot of music. But that would be cool. To see all those people in the same place. My homegrown mix bowl. Oh, that sweet mentholated taste. I was hoping John Fogerty would sing Lottie, which is my favorite song by CCR. Instead, he sang Fortune Sun, Bad Moon Rising, Proud Mary, and Centerfield. That's because those are all the more bigger hits. Oh, Rick Springfield? That would have been a good show. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. How could I find a woman like that? Hash of my homegrown mixed bowl of that sweet methylated taste. Yeah. Top chats. Let's see here. What is going on? Why did it go to top chat instead of live chat? They finished with the police in 77 before they broke. Johnny Winter 88 tour was so loud my ears rang for 2 weeks after. That would have been a good show too. You love old Lang songs? Okay. You mean like Jessica Lang? Melissa, my channel, what is up? Yeah, I would imagine that running constantly like those guys do when it comes to touring, because it's not like they just tour once or twice and then a week and then move on. It's like there's a lot of bullshit that comes along with it. So I'd imagine that a drink is probably, or two or five or 10 is probably a regular thing. Ship looking good. This one, Melissa? Johnny Lang? Okay. So you guys, I am sending Cartier a bunch of brass, and he's going to be making Humble Hero rounds, 1 ounce rounds like this. Yeah, he's going to be making me brass channel rounds, which is super cool. Because I'll be getting the brass for free, because I'll be just taking it from my work, because it's all busted up shit. So I'll be getting all the brass for free. Throw in a couple pieces of silver for him to do the work. Let's see here. Bob Singer, Turn the Page is my favorite song. But Bob Singer did a lot of good stuff. You know who I would have liked to have seen in concert? Michael McDonald. Now, you guys, I hope you all know who I'm talking about. That would be a good show. Because that guy is a performer. Okay? Yeah, and he's talented like a mother. That would be a good show. But up here we have a winery called the Saint Michelle Winery, and during the summertime they hold a lot of concerts. Yeah, well, Yankee. You're talking about somebody who is sponsored by a bullion dealer that sells a lot of silver. Not to say that he's a silver pusher or anything, because he's not. But I do my research and I change my stacking strategy according to my budget. Yes, but I do what I do. You know, I don't have a problem looking at what people say to do and this and that, but honestly, I do what I do. Do what I think. What do I think? Should a person with $3,000 to spend only buy silver? Do not buy fractional gold? Well, okay, so listen. BB King would be a good show too. You know who I would have really wished to have seen was Double Trouble. But let's talk about this, Gold Maple, okay? If I had $3,000 to spend, okay, what I would is I would buy a quarter ounce of gold, whether that be I would probably buy two 1/10s. I'd buy two 1/10 pieces of gold because I prefer fractional gold, and the smaller, not the smaller the better, but 1/10s are my sweet spot. So I would buy a couple of 1/10s, couple of 1/10s. Okay, I would buy at $50 face, or let's just say $60 face. Okay, I would buy one, two, three, four. I would probably buy somewhere close to about $30 worth of constitutional in dimes and quarters. The 1/4 would be cheaper, but I'm not talking about cheaper. Okay, I mean for functionality. Okay, I don't care about cheaper. Okay, if I were to break it up, I'm not maximizing my metals at this point. I'm utilizing $3,000 best for my stack. I would buy two 1/10s. I would buy $30 to $40 worth of constitutional, or not $30 to $40 for the constitutional. Excuse me, 5, 10, yeah, $15 to $20 worth of constitutional, maybe 30, and then I would do the rest in generic rounds. That's what I would do because you're adding to your silver weight, you're dipping into your gold. Your gold's for bigger purchases. So, like, listen, if shit does hit the fan, if shit hits the fan, which I hope it doesn't, let's just hope it doesn't. But if shit hits the fan, you're buying your smaller shit with this. Okay? That's what you're buying it for. That's what you're using it for. Okay? This would be like your pound of beef, right? $9.99 fine, 50-cent piece, right? This right here would be a tank of gas. This here would be for a fucking car or a chainsaw or a stove or something bigger if that was the case. Okay? 1/10 and 1/20th ounce. So my sweet spot's 1/10, but 1/20th isn't because it's still a gram and a half of gold, right? But I even have half-gram bars. So if somebody will only deal with gold, that's fine. I have smaller gold to deal with them. I do this for a reason. I do it for a reason. Okay? Yankee would stay away from fractional gold. Do you want me to be 100% honest with you why he would? Do you want to know why? I can tell you what I think. I could be wrong. That's exactly why. That's exactly why. That's exactly what I was going to tell you. And that's the reason why I stack fractional bear. Because, okay, so off of L's point, Gold Maple, Yankee will tell you not to stack fractional gold because, for starts, he can afford the 1 ounce. And second of all, you avoid premiums. Okay? Now, to get back over to what Bear pointed out, fractional gold is the only way I can get into gold. And that's 100% right, dude. That's the only way I can get into gold, too, is by stacking fractional. Okay, and I'll be honest with you, it feels good. It still stacks and it's affordable. Every silver stacker should have a piece of gold. You should. Every real stacker should have some gold, whether that be a 1 gram, whether that be a half gram. And I don't consider gold backs gold. I think 1/4 ounce is fractional. Yes. Here's a reason why I would say not to stack the 1/4 ounce more than the 2 1/10s in that scenario. Okay? It's because not everybody would be able to give me the change I would need back from this. And I would rather throw this and a gram at somebody instead of throw this at somebody and not get any change back. So that's how I look at that. Fractional does add up, and that's the thing, you guys. Fractional stacks. Silver Heist. Was it Silver Heist? Silver Sloop? Silver. It's Silver Heist, right? Silver Heist, the one that's on with Surfer. Sometimes Silver Heist, right? He did a video where he straight up said he did the math on a big chalkboard, stacking 1/10 fractionals unless you can buy the full ounce in one shot. Stacking 1/10 fractionals is better than saving your money to get to that ounce. You save money buying 1/10 10 months in a row than you do saving your money and waiting to buy the 1 ounce in 10 months. So, honestly, I have no problem stacking fractional. This is for bigger purchases anyways, you know. So if shit does hit the fan, you're not going to know I have gold. You're going to see my grams and my dimes if that's the case. Until I got no more grams and dimes. Bob looks like a thug with this beanie on, though. Yeah, paying stockpiles. I watched that video too. He's got a lot. Elle, can you post the Silver Heist video, 7 signs you're a good stacker? Because that's a video that people should watch. If you haven't watched that one, you need to watch that one. Yep, time for some more apple pie. You guys, Elle's going to post a video. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. Well, gold maple. So if you're looking at equal cost, okay, for you, because you're in Canada, correct? That's fine, STG. I don't have the pockets you do. And people don't have the pockets that, that OC might have, or that Dub C might have, or Yankee might have. I mean, if you can get the better deal and manage the payment, then that's awesome. I just can't do that. So typically gold maple, most people stack the coin that is sovereign to their country because it makes it the most liquid. Okay? So I don't have a problem stacking maples. I don't. I love maples. I love the artwork of the maple itself. And I really like the Britannia. I love the Britannia. I like it is one of the best looking coins on the market in my opinion. Okay? Yeah, 7 signs you're a better silver and gold stacker than you think. That is an excellent video. You guys need to watch that video if you haven't watched it yet. Yeah, see, and that's fine. And that's fine. You have a strategy where a lot of people might not have that type of strategy. They're just happy to have a piece of gold in their stack. So if you're talking about the people that are like me, for instance, this is the first, like, I don't show you all the gold I have, but this is the first bit of gold that I have in any of my stacks. So I'm very proud of what I have, you know, very proud because it's taken a lot of hard work to get what I have, but if that works best for you and what you do is your strategy and that works. I like pre-33 gold, but let's go back to gold maple because you had a question for me. Um, I don't have a problem with the maples, but you would typically buy the maples over the eagle. Now I don't mind the eagle either. I even have a panda. In my opinion, gold is gold, and at the end of the day, the smelter don't give a shit if it's got a maple on it, or if it's got an eagle on it, or if it's got a kangaroo on it, or a panda. He don't care. He only cares about paying you the gold value. I know you're not STG. I know you're not. And yeah, in general, to avoid premiums, if you can buy all in one shot, that's the best way to go. But if you have to buy a 1/10 in 10 months, a 1/10 every month for 10 months to get to that ounce of gold, you're not losing out by doing that. You actually can save money instead of saving up for that 10 months to get to that ounce. You would save money by buying it in 1/10 premiums or 1/10. You know what I'm saying? In 1/10 increments. I am aware. So my princess, I picked that up for like 705 or something like that. I have the receipt somewhere. I all fucking put away, but it was in the very very teens of 700, if anything. Okay, first piece of pre-33 gold I ever bought. It was well worth it because gold was what 2,600 an ounce, I think, at the time. So that thing has done nothing but go up since I've owned it. But I don't mind 90% gold. Whether it's 22 karat or 24, it doesn't matter to me. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get paid for it. Now, I will tell you, I do like older British sovereign coins. Those are really fucking badass. And I think every country in the in the world, in most cases, has better coins artwork on them than the U.S. does at this point. I think our cards are boring in comparison. How strong is the root rate? It's probably 60%, I think. I don't remember. I don't think she tested it like that. All I know is that she had that big ass jar ready for me. Cheers. 32%, 32%. Junk gold is cheap. Yep, it is. You guys be careful. Buying foreign gold can get as low as 9% carat. And that's really cheap, cheap, cheap gold. That's not even worth stacking, in my opinion. Now, it is gold, don't get me wrong. But in comparison, okay, this gold here is 16 to 18 karat. Okay, 16 to 18 karat. There are 9 karat coins on the market that you can buy from China. Okay, that are old Chinese coins. Would I buy them? No. The money you're going to spend on that, you can get a bag of paper and get more gold out of it that's worth more. No, I said 60. 60% by volume. I don't know how. That is wrong. What do you mean, SDG? Who are you talking to? Oh, gold is over 7,000 up there, Canadian dollars per ounce. Dad says it's a bad time to buy gold. Is he wrong? Gold Maple, listen. Your dad does what he does, and it's his strategy, and it's how he does things. I won't tell him he's right or wrong. But what I will tell you is that um, I do my own research. Okay, I don't follow one person's opinion, and I still stack gold, whether it's high or low. I am a true stacker, sir. I try to stack every single week, whether it's high or low. I add to the stack. I love Michael McDonald's voice too, El. Hi, Lisa. How are you? And so, yes, to piggyback off of STG there, gold has only gone up historically. It will only go up historically or in the future as well. It will only grow in value. So, honestly, is there a right time and a wrong time to buy? No, because if you hold and you are in a hold pattern, you're holding your metals and you're stacking for the future, it doesn't matter if it goes down tomorrow. It doesn't matter if it goes down in a week from now. I'm on a 15-year timeline. Okay? If gold goes down tomorrow, I should have held to buy tomorrow. Yes. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But you know what? I bought, I had the money to buy it, and I did it instead of balking like most people have been doing. So honestly, in my opinion, I'm still stacking gold. So if that tells you that what your dad says is wrong, then take it however you're going to take it. It does matter to me too, Donna. I get that, but at the end of the day, I wish I would have gone more in on silver last year, but I didn't. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But I can tell you that I have more silver than 96% of the population, and I've got more gold than more than that. So I'm doing fine. My stack is my stack. I don't compare my stack to other people's stack. That's the only thing that I really don't do, other than give financial advice. I don't compare stacks. It's not a healthy thing to do. So buy what you can afford. That's right, Catcom. Stack what you can where you can, whether it be gold, whether it be silver. And I don't stack copper. People are buying copper right now and stacking it. It makes no sense to me why you would do that. However, if you're hoping it goes up to $40 an ounce in 20 years from now and you got the room to store it, more power to you if that's what you want to put your money towards. But you should get out of debt first. Any stacker really shouldn't have any kind of debt. And I say stacking for my future. You hear me say that all the time. I'm on a 10 to 15-year timeline or a 20-year timeline, stacking for my future. This is my savings account. Okay? When I look around this table and I see this here and know what I have elsewhere stored, I am so far up, it's amazing. I am so far up, it's amazing. So, do I have to dip into my savings every once in a while? Yeah. Do I want to? No. Do I struggle to get it back in there? Yeah. Is it hard? Yes. But I do what I do. Plus, my DCA is really low, anyways. I mean, really low. Like, everything in this container, everything in here, less than $20 per coin. Yeah, less than $20 per coin. Okay, this I paid $365 for, and then $5 premium. So you charged me $370 for that, 1/10. That one I paid $130 for. That one grammar behind Rhonda I paid $90 for. Well, so listen, Gold Maple. If your dad's looking to make money on a short term, stacking is not the right way to do it. You should be in the futures market if that's what you're looking for, and gambling in that way. I'm not in the futures market. I don't gamble with my money like that. But for somebody who is stacking for 15 to 20 years out, this is my savings account, and I've just watched it grow in value since I started it. Can't complain. You know, this ounce of silver I got for free. Traded a Pokemon card for it, or a stack of Pokemon cards for it. You know, for free. All the stuff that I have up here, silver wise, like double stack of bars, I use my own silver for those, but you know, everything that I see up here, like that Carson City, for instance. If I take all the money that I spent that night in that guy's room on those 4 spins, I spent like $72. I got a 1 ounce Buffalo, 2 silver dimes, and that Carson City right there. My DCA is really low on that coin for sure. All my Super Toner Morgans that I got, I paid less than $6 a spin for those. Luck of the draw. Yeah, that 1/4 ounce Eagle I got, I paid $62 for it. I'm pretty lucky overall and whatnot. I don't recommend buying your metals that way. But I can tell you my DCA is really, really low. I've accumulated some rare coins. I'm not a... what is this spin I'm speaking of? Over in people's rooms on Whatnot, Bear, I don't recommend going over there and trying. Spend your money how you want to. But I've seen people get in a lot of trouble over on Whatnot. I wouldn't recommend going. There are some places in the U.S. where PMs are accepted in lieu of fiat. Yes. What's up, OC? Yeah, where is Remote? Are you not talking? Where is Remote Viewer? Is he not in chat anymore? Yeah, people overpay for things there all the time. But like I said, I have incredible luck over there. People hate it when I show up in their room because when I have the money and I spin, I always win. Nick and Donna can both tell you because I met both of those two over on Whatnot. People are paying $30 for an $8 gold back. Isn't that nuts? Remote viewer, you dozed off for a second? Well, I'm glad you're back. Like, honestly, I've seen people spend $20 on a half gold back on Whatnot. This is not stacking material, you guys. There's gold in here, yes. But it's not stacking material. Don't stack those things. You'll spend way more than you should. For way less gold than you should. If you want to buy gold, buy gold. Don't buy gold back. They're pretty art right now. I know a lot of people that spend thousands of dollars on gold backs. And they think that that's the way they're going to stack. That might be the case for them, but that's not the best way to stack. You will spend way more than you should. It's actually true. Street Tips did it. He has a video on it where he did it, extracted the gold out of it, and it was exactly what it was supposed to be. Gold maple. I was just actually talking about this a little bit ago. I think the numismatist hobby is a dying hobby. Not that those coins aren't worth the history and worth the money that people would spend on them. However, most of those older ancients, a lot of them are brass anyways or copper anyways. And what's copper trading for right now? Like $7 a pound or some shit. So unless you find another numismatist that is going to be doing that for you, or buying it from you, then it's not going to be worth it. And if I believe that a numismatist is a dying hobby, then I wouldn't recommend that. But stack what makes you happy. If somebody wants to stack ancients because that makes them happy, then stack ancients. I don't care what you spend your money on. I really don't. Will I tell you that, in my opinion, what you buy sometimes could be a bad buy? Sure. Could you tell me the same thing in the next breath? Sure. But stack what you want to stack. I am a silver stacker by heart that has gold. That's what I am. I'm a silver stacker that has gold. I think every stacker should have gold. Why don't you buy 2 of them and send me one, STG? I was looking in the mail today. I thought you sent something out to me. I thought I would have got it by now, but it's probably just a little slow. Mail system sucks. Shipping lessons begin tomorrow night, Charlotte, or no? Yeah, see, the coin clubs are a thing of the past. I'm sure any of them are used. I would imagine that all of them are used if you find one. And if you watch the History Channel, Pawn Stars had one come in, and they give you all kinds of history about it. A lot of times they have a number on them, and they tell you what room you're supposed to go to, and all that other shit. Coin clubs are becoming a thing of the past. Coin clubs are part of the numismatist hobby. In my opinion, it's a dying hobby. Where a coin club used to have 50 members in it, it has a fraction of that now. Soak it, no. What? What's soak it, no mean? This apple pie is good. Yours has more? Cool. Brand new, only used once, I'm sure. Okay, so Gold Maple, your statement right there that you just put in the comments line, okay, is the point I've been making or trying to make. And Catcom understands the point I'm trying to make too. Even though he's going to defend his coin club, that's fine. I'm not doubting there's a lot of coin shows, but people are going to those coin shows so they can stack gold and silver in most cases. If they're going for coins, that's fine. But, you know, I believe, especially with the digital world that we're in, that collecting and numismatism is becoming a thing of the past. I could be wrong. It's my opinion. It's just an opinion. Everyone has one. They all suck. They all stink. Dying like stamps, Chris Whitehead said. Yep. Lisa Anderson, are your dogs around? All right, STG. Whiskey is good for a cold. I'm feeling better already. All right. I'm sure it is. Listen, when you're saying dollar and he thinks you're saying collar, and he's at a coin show or he's at a coin collector or coin club, the guy should understand that they're not talking about a collar when it comes to a coin. You're talking about a dollar. So not only is he hard of hearing, he's so old he lost track of the conversation. I'm gonna ping Lisa. Give me a thumbs up when I'm muted. Where are we talking about? We're ranting about how numismatism is becoming a thing of the past. The Hunt for Red October. Sean Connery responds to Scott Glenn with one ping and one ping only. Stacking's not new. People have been stacking in private for years. Who's crying? That's funny, Lisa. I just try not to drive your dogs nuts. I think it's funny that they go nuts, but who's making you laugh too hard? Oh, I know that movie. I know that movie. Yep, the sisters had their way with Andy that night. I'd like to say you put up a good fight. I'd like to say that. But there is one thing that Hadley didn't like about that. They took that boy out and made it so he sucked his dinner through a straw the rest of his life. Tombstone? I'll be your Huckleberry. Game of Blood? Now that's my kind of game right there. Okay, Lunger. Let's do it. Say when. Clockwork Orange. You guys, you can have me like quoting all kinds of movies here, because I can go on all night. Say when. O.C. Stalker is a dog. I know, Al. It's bound to happen. But that's what this humble pie is for. Or this apple pie is for. I'll be a humble pie by the end of this thing. We'll get there. I'm pretty confident this thing will be gone the next 30 minutes. I know it's not warm. It is warming me up, Al. Surprisingly enough. I won't be asleep at 30. I can hold my mud. Ever since the aneurysm, I can smoke way more than I should and drink way more than I should. Good stuff, buddy. No, OC, you did not send me this. You have yet to send me anything super cool like that, but you did send me some cream a couple of times, so that is super cool, but thank you. But no, nothing like this. I met Bear on Wednesday, and we hung out for a couple of hours at Starbucks, and we traded moonshines. He brought me some apple pie, and I gave him some root beer moonshine. I'm a simple man, Jenny. I might not be a smart man, but I do know what love is. That's all I got to say about that. I'm tired of running. I think I'm going to go home now. Dude, the root beer moonshine's not bad. Who's too busy crying to go to sleep? Who are you talking about? I ain't crying about shit, OC. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I ate all the milk chocolate ones. I hope that's okay. You must get Nova Scotia moonshine. Oh my goodness, 7% alcohol. It's the whole kit and caboodle. I will do what I can. My gump is too good. That's funny. Lieutenant Dan. Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan. Ice cream. $15 Dr. Peppers. Yes, yeah. Yes, I got shot in the buttocks. I'd like to see that. I can't believe that boy showed me his ass. I'm not sniffly, you guys. Yeah, my nose is fucked up because I got something in my lungs, and every time I drink some apple pie, my nose clears up, and about 5 minutes later, it gets cloggy again. You do Stumpy, Walter, Brennan impressions. Nice. Yes, that boy's got magic legs. Run, you dumb son of a bitch. So I went to college. All I had to do was play football. And you know what? After 5 years, they gave me a diploma. Ping pong? Yes. Yeah. Damn, boy, your mama sure does care about your education. He did football and ping pong in that movie, guys. In Newfoundland, you have to get local moonshine. It's called Screech. That's Newfoundland lingo. They speak with a thick English accent that does not sound English at all. Ping pong, bubba gum. Your mama sure does care about your education. Thanks, Silver. Silent Silver, appreciate you. Got Screech in Newfoundland. I loved it there. Newfies are my new kind of people to kitchen party with. It's okay, humble stacker. It's us. Stop crying and tell us what's really on your mind. Oh, you want to tell me what's on your mind? What's on my mind, OC? I don't think you guys want me to unload. Honestly, humble cracks a little bit, for you guys on the camera. But if I actually gave you full humble, it's not pretty. Yes, a spot of tea is a cup of tea. Would you like a spot of tea, love? Yes, spot of tea. But they use different words over there for different things. Like they call, what's up, STG? They call cigarettes over there something that I can't say on camera. I, my dad has a can of spotted dick on his shelf at home. It's a bread pudding. It's funny. Yep. That's because we're gluttonous. OC. No, they speak Old English, but we speak New English. I went. If you went to the loo, it means a water washroom or toilet in America. Yes. I thought a spotted dick was Morgan Freeman. Oh my God, Chris, come on. That's a bit rough, isn't it? You're talking about a man with one of the most majestic voices when it comes to things. New math is bullshit, Melissa. What's the cardigan and what does she look like? Some things can't be taught, OC. And unfortunately, if you don't know, then you'll never know. If you know what an Nanaimo bar is, you're Canadian. Cardigan sweater, yeah. No, I wonder where when she's so hot. I want to wear one, so shoot me. Dick is a common name in the UK. When my friend named Dick came to the US, they were making fun of him and he didn't know why. You can't blame me if I don't feel good tomorrow morning. Well, fortunately for you, Bear, you don't have to travel far for work if you do have a hangover, so I think you'll be fine. Look, in the UK, they salute birds, you guys. Okay? Seriously, they salute birds. They salute magpies. So if you are walking down the street and a magpie lands in front of you, people stop and salute the magpie. A hair shirt is different than a sweater cardigan. That sounds old-fashioned. Might be affecting me. Not sure. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some things just can't be taught. Yeah, Tricky Dick is a common name in the U.S. here. Good old Tricky Dick Nixon. God. In New Zealand, the birds that live around your house are a huge selling feature when you sell your home. Nice. Thanks, Silver. Or Silent Silver. Appreciate you, bro. Miss Aloha, have a great night. Enjoy your rest. It is either 9:17 or 8:17 there, so you're probably getting ready for bed. Have a great night. Yeah, so in the UK, if you're walking down the street and a magpie lands in front of you, you stop and you salute it. It's frowned upon. It's tradition to do it that to do it that way. Holy fuck! That was a good pull, bro. I haven't smoked once this whole stream. My lungs are fucked up. I got something in them that's just fucking bothering the shit out of me. Trust me, you guys, I wish I was smoking right now. My lungs just can't handle it. Yes, Lisa, of course you can. Yeah, meat pies are very, very common. I don't think that joy juice is helping your cough. It probably isn't. No, I need to just. Oh my god. Almost fucking dying, guys. I'm fucking dying here. No, OC needs to send me some of his toffee if he's going to send anything out. He needs to send me some of his toffee or his peanut butter, whatever. Toffee, I think it is. Maybe it's peanut butter. It's not brittle. No, it's not brittle. It's a toffee. Not hard toffee, chewy toffee. OC has mastered the recipe. He needs to send that shit to me. I've been talking about it for months. Still ain't sending me some, which is okay. He's busy. Oh, my nose is clear. God, that feels good. For about 30 seconds. OC, you know, man, I love you to death, brother, but I'm not keeping you here. OC is slow, but you'll eventually get it, Humble. Nah, he's not slow by any means. He's actually probably puts off that persona to make it seem like he's slow, but he's a little faster than most people like to give him credit for because of the way he acts. But you know, his secret's safe with me and YouTube. OC likes to show me the things that he's got is safe. Makes me feel a certain type of way every night. Todd is slow, just ask him. I don't know if I'm slow. I'm faster than people think I am. I know he's OC Stalker. He is OC Stalker. OC Flexer is what he is. He's flexing on me all the time. Fucker. 28, 29, 30, get at me. Get off me. This is what happens when you get old, unfortunately. I feel you there. Nowhere near as fast as I used to be. If you know, you know, huh? If you don't know, you know, huh? I remember my first time. I'm sure you do, Remote. It was yesterday, wasn't it? Hard to remember something that happened yesterday. The old gray mare ain't what you used to be. Ain't that funny there, Cartier? This 65-year-old virgin. It does sound like a movie, doesn't it? Fuck me. I hope my throat's better for tomorrow. Sunday. You know what would make me stop crying there, OC? You send me that quarter-ounce gold you picked up at the coin show, and I'll stop crying right now. You won't hear me sniffle at all. You just go ahead and mail that out to me, and I'll then stream right now. You can buy my silence. Yep. All right, you guys, we're pushing 2 hours. I gotta drink some fucking NyQuil and get some rest. Hopefully my throat will fucking be all right for a day's worth of talking tomorrow at work. I picked up a lot more than that. That's what you don't hear me sniffling. That's why you don't hear me sniffling. Just saying. Hey, no one's trying to sniffle here, man, and I'm sorry I'm bothering you there, OC. Really, I'm not trying to bother you at all. I'm not trying to bother anybody in chat. But if I am bothering you guys, I'm sorry. But I'm going to go ahead and end chat. I'll see you guys later. You won't have to listen to me sniffling on the computer anymore. So you guys have a good night. We'll see you around.